Yeah, Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the night hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card mark. Wild card mark. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mark. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We are here. We are live. Yes, back in full effect as I made my way from North Carolina back home to Kansas City. The Wild Card Mar is back. MJ is back. You are tuned in to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, episode 305, like Miami, M-I-A-O. The boys are back. The boys are back. MJ, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, man.
You had to start like that.
I mean, oh, see, I wasn't even thinking nothing of.
I was.
You know, for real, no cap, I wasn't even thinking nothing. Oh man, hey man, I'm gonna let MJ get his feelings together, man. I know he might be a little hot right now. We'll let him get to it.
I'm good.
Hey, always a pleasure to see you, my guy. I really didn't even think. Hey, anyway, let's get preliminary. I'm over here tongue tied because I'm over here. I didn't even. Any other time, I'm good on like picking up on like if I had a good like opportunity to drop a nice little joke, and I didn't even think of that. I really didn't. But as always, that's my guy 40 Water. Go on over to Hitchhikers. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Silent Hill. Make sure you go check him out. Like, share, subscribe on his YouTube channel. Again, Hitchhikers on YouTube. I always got to give my guy a shout out because he did the dope intro for the show. And as always, while you're over there checking out Silent Hill on Hitchhikers on YouTube, hop on over to I.O.W. Sports Network. That is our YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Spread the word what we got going on. And, join this I.O.W. Sports movement that we got going on and join the club. I.O.W. Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram, I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. Y'all can find me if you want to chop it up with me personally, talk sports. Um, Go to KC Wildcard Mar on Twitter, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Tell them where they can find you at MJ on IG, Bro.
Find me at m.j.j.1129 at Instagram. I haven't logged on to anything else yet, so that's where you can find me right now. Trying to post, trying to keep up with the sports on IG for now until I get acclimated with some other stuff.
Yeah, I love to see it.
I'd be active though. I'd be active.
He be active, y'all. But no, definitely tap in with myself and MJ. Like I said, all the social media stuff is at the bottom of the screen. Quick shout out to Let's Talk Sports as we simulcast the Late Night Owl Show on their YouTube channel. So if you happen to be watching over there, just be so kind, hop on over to I.O.W Sports Network, the YouTube channel for us, and give us a like, share, subscribe, and you're more than welcome to go back to Let's Talk Sports and view us from there. But either way, I always want to give a shout out to Let's Talk Sports, great friends, collaborators of the show. And as always, as you kind of see it, MJ already got the jersey out, but you do not know who it is. I promise you do not know. I know, but I promise you do not know. And my man showing some love because it's the it's the ode to the fresh start that me and the fam got going on out here in Missouri. I'm back home, and my man got the bucket. He got the KC bucket. Yo, you going all out. I didn't know you had the bucket to match the jersey, dog.
It ain't a bucket, it's just a street fit.
Hey, I didn't know you had the lid to match the jersey, but hey, in true,
dude, I got a hat to match every jersey I own.
Hey, did y'all hear that? We are, first of all, America, worldwide, we already put y'all on a challenge. All right, I challenged y'all. I said, anybody that think they got more jerseys than my boy MJ, come on, drop your comments, your pictures, in the comments, or go to the Facebook page, drop your pics, and say, yo, hashtag Jersey Boy MJ, Jersey Reveal, I'll match you, or come on the show. We don't care. If you think you got more jerseys than my man, come on. But now he's saying he got a hat to match every jersey. Hey,
I'm not even bullshitting you, dude.
Hey, I believe it. Hey, without further ado, since we back in full effect, it's the Jersey Boy, MJ, Jersey Reveal. Give it to him, my guy.
Back this up a little bit.
As you already know. I already know what it is. Give him the name. Give him the name. George Mother Brett. There it is, y'all. There it is. The old school powder blue George Brett in the building. I love it. My man MJ rocking the jersey blue. Hey man, I appreciate that, my guy. My man said I'm gonna rock a jersey that's gonna show you some love since you made your way back to the KC. Hey man, that's dope. Hey, because obviously being from Kansas City, I'm a big Royals fan, big George Brett fan. I met him a couple of times, honestly, throughout the just lifetime throughout the city. He's everywhere. Obviously, I caught him at a Royals game for sure when I was playing T-ball. I probably had to been like 8 or 9 years old, and our T-ball team had won the championship, and they rewarded us by going to a Royals game. Met George Brett, Frank Wright, and
Frank Wright was there.
Frank White. Yeah, Frank White.
Oh, Frank White. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Frank White. Yeah. So met Frank White, George Brett, and Buck O'Neil. Met them all three of those the same night. And then ran into George Brett at Royals game again. Ran into Buck O'Neil more than once during the city. He even came to the church one time and was just giving us stories about him and Satchel Paige and Jackie Robinson for a little bit down in the Negro leagues. And so, yeah, man, it was dope to hear some stories that Buck O'Neil had. It was even dope to hear just George Brett, he was cool. He was very, laid back. But he was just one of those type of personalities that he would encourage you. So like us meeting him as like little 8-9 kids playing t-ball, he's like, hey, keep up the good work. Heard you guys won the championship, got a chance to come and meet us, and but you guys, one day you'll be here in Kauffman Stadium, we'll be rooting you on. So that was dope to hear from him. So that was real dope. But no, much love to George Brett, man. I can't.
He was my second favorite player.
Yeah. Who was number one?
Don Mattingly.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Mattingly and Brett were my two favorite.
Hey, that's understandable. Don Mattingly, he's a man. Career was probably a little short than what most people want, but hey, how I see it, Don Mattingly put up some good numbers for a good stretch, for a good run, man. So I can't hate on what Don did. Not at all, for sure. But no, hey, there it was Jersey Boy, MJ jersey reveal, and as y'all know, if we follow that up, we gotta have a top play. So without further ado, top play of the night. You ready? Here we go.
Ground ball up the middle, backhanded by Jimenez. Tried to scoop it to Rosario, and they get him just in the nick of time.
That was the only way he could make that play.
Hey, I don't care what nobody say. I love a good defensive play. All right.
And that's the kid that Cleveland gave up. That's the kid that the Mets gave up to get Lindor.
Yes.
He was one of the Lindor points. Yep.
You are absolutely right.
Hell of a player so far too, man. He's developing into some serious talent.
Oh, he might be something dangerous. Give him out like another year of a full-time starter. Well, I take that back. I'm willing to bet by
he is a full-time starter.
Well, yeah, I'm full-time starter now, but I'm saying like another 4 year before he's a household name.
I could agree with that.
I'll say this. I'll say even by All-Star break, Jimenez he'll get some All-Star votes. He'll definitely get some All-Star votes. I don't know if
people gonna start knowing his name, in baseball if they don't already.
Oh yeah,
kid really does have some talent.
Well, you see, he already has a glove. I haven't seen what his bat looking like, but anytime that you make the flip, the glove flip,
yeah, he pretty nice with the bat too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check him out on.
He just got the bag like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he got an extension. Yeah, he sure did.
Yep.
But you know what it is? I think the Indians know what they got. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, to me, in order to give up Francisco Lindor, you have to know what you were getting back. So I think that's why they made the trade to begin with. Because remember they made that trade for the kid and gave up Lindor when Lindor was still in the middle of his prime. They
didn't want to pay him that that huge.
Yeah, they didn't want to pay him the big money.
Huge money.
Why not? I mean, they weren't when they had Francisco Lindor and they had Jose Ramirez, and remember Ramirez wasn't even nowhere close to what he is now. And so what I was thinking is the Indians finally caught wind and was like, oh, we got Jose Ramirez, so even if we lose Lindor, we still got talent or still got a cornerstone on our lineup that you can still build around. And then you add Jimenez. So, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's business, right?
You hit it, right there. It's a business.
Yeah.
And that's what it came down to. It's either pay Lindor all this money or trade for this kid, keep him under control, extend him, and still have all that money to fall back on that you didn't spend.
Real quick, MJ. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When you got to have what, almost like 5 or 6 years of MLB service before you're eligible for free agency, or it's like 4 or 5, 6, or something like that. Then you got arbitration, and then you got to have like service.
I think it's 4 years, and then you're eligible for arbitration.
Okay,
I believe it's 4 years.
And then after arbitration, you're eligible for free agency.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. So, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. What's up, Thomas? How you doing, man? Hey, we're gonna get to it in a second. He says, "I hate my Knicks so bad. Julius Randle was a bum."
You can't even blame him. You can't blame him for tonight. You can't.
He said, "My Yankees suck. My Knicks are bums. I'm down bad." You're not down too bad, Thomas.
Bro.
Hey, you trying to talk some sense into him,
Listen, man, I'm with you. I ride with both your squads. I'm Knicks. I'm Yankees. Trust me. Yankees are gonna be all right. The Knicks, in reality, I thought they were gonna beat Miami, but if you watch the game, they got out hustled. They got out rebounded. They missed wide open shots. You can't blame Tibbs on this. The Knicks shot over 50% and still lost.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They didn't play. I mean, for what it's worth, they should have gotten blown out as bad as they were playing.
Well, since we're there, since you are here, Thomas is here, we're here. Let's talk about it. 109, 108. Knicks go down to the Heat.
Going on.
Knicks are down 3-1 in the series, and it's not looking so good for your Knicks, bro. It's not looking so good. I'm looking at I did catch the game, but I'm looking at Julius Randle. Actually didn't play too bad tonight. 8 of 13. More efficient shooting night for sure. Puts up 20 points. Fouled out. 3 assists, 9 boards. Here's my only knock on Julius. Now I heard what you said.
6 turnovers, right?
Of course, you saw it. You knew exactly where I was going to. Look, it's so I get it. Nobody's going to play a perfect game. Okay, there it is, Thomas. There it is. And me and MJ were talking about this off camera, and there it is.
Yep.
The Knicks play with no heart tonight.
100%.
They play with no heart tonight. The energy looked like it was missing. The juice.
You're watching 3 Knicks stand under the rim, going for a defensive rebound. Nobody jumps up to get the ball, and you got one Miami Heat just happen to be standing there, whether it's Lowry or Jimmy Buckets, just getting an offensive rebound without even trying. And you got 3 Knicks standing there.
Okay, I got to jump in here, MJ. I was hurt for you. I was hurt for you and Knicks fans, and this is why I was hurt, because I'm looking at all my Knicks fans like you, like Thomas, and all these other Knicks fans that watch the show and chime in. I was thinking about y'all, and the reason why I was thinking about y'all because I'm thinking like, if I was in their shoes, I would be throwing everything at the TV right now. Because how the hell are you literally, like you said, it's 3 Knicks at the rim waiting for a rebound. But the problem is they were waiting for a rebound. They weren't getting the rebound.
They wasn't getting after it.
They was not getting after it. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, if I'm a Knicks fan, I'm pissed the hell off right now. Like, what the hell are y'all doing?
Yep.
They look like they just were like, well, I guess we get I
mean, listen, dude. I mean, you got to expect Jimmy Butler to do his thing. You have to expect that. You got when you got Bam I.O.W. just doing whatever the fuck he wants anytime he wants on the court. Anytime. When you got Bam, let me repeat that. Bam I.O.W. doing what he wants. You ain't throwing nobody on him.
And Jimmy didn't have a great shooting night. He shot barely right over 50%. So he didn't really go off. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and
But
Butler, like
he's
Butler's not going like crazy this series. He's having a good series, yeah, but he's not having like that excuse me, like that the first series.
56 and 42.
Yeah,
42 back to back.
he ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know, so Knicks have slowed him down. If you look at the scores, Knicks have slowed down the defense, but when you don't have nobody on your court that you can rely on to go and get you a bucket, as you saw tonight with the Knicks didn't have anybody to go to. They was missing left and right, whether it was Brunson, Randall, Barrett fucking disappeared again, you know. It's sometimes it's terrible to watch. You know, it's frustrating to watch because it's the same shit.
Well, you gave up 13 offensive rebounds. You gave up 13.
There he is.
You know,
I was waiting for him.
You know,
Hi, Nicholas.
And if you really look at the stats, the points in the paint are almost equal, 50 to 46 in favor of the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's going to kill you. And I know you saw this stat sheet, MJ. This is what's going to kill you. And you said it earlier. You said it earlier in the day show. You typed it in your comments. Why the hell are the Knicks still shooting 28 threes and only make 9 of them? Literally, you go 32% as a team from behind the arc. Yep. And I get it. The Heat, they didn't shoot too well. They only shot 33%. So it's almost a wash. But the problem is that you literally sat there and watched Heat after Heat after Heat outmuscle you, and you give up 13 offensive rebounds. Hey, correct me when I'm wrong, MJ. You're not going to win the battle by not taking efficient shots. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking efficient shots, and you are literally giving no heart on the glass.
None. They didn't show heart, not even on the glass. They didn't show heart the entire fucking game, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. like this is, I mean, I'm looking at the stats. This game is pretty much even. It's pretty much even. You know, there's not that much a glaring difference on free throw attempts, 22 to 24. 3-point, like I said, 3-point again. It's almost the same. The field goal percentage is almost the same. It's just that the Knicks really had no control, and then all of a sudden they make a run at the end when it's too late. What was that urgency in the last 5 minutes of the game for the other 45 or 43 minutes in the game? Or
I wouldn't even call that urgency. I would just say that was kind of like a luck, you know, more luck than anything. That was an urgency, my ass.
Hey, I like Thomas's comment because I mean, you know, that's what we're looking at right now. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at, you know, and don't get me wrong. I wish Jalen Brunson could have shot a little bit better. You know, he puts up 32 points, 11 assists. So as a point guard, you know, 11 assists and 32 points, that's a good night. You know, and he did it on one turnover. Jalen Brunson did his job.
Very efficient.
Did he not do his job?
He did. Yeah, he did. He did what he was supposed to do.
You know, as far as I know,
but you look at the cast of characters around him, like what else they did. Outside of Randall, you know, he did shit.
RJ Barrett, I'll give RJ Barrett some credit. You know, 24 points, 3 assists, 4 boards. So RJ showed up somewhat. I give that to him. Okay, so this is what's killing me, MJ. What did we say earlier on the day show? It's Jalen Brunson and a whole bunch of other people that ain't consistent. Okay, so tonight we get Jalen Brunson gets his 32. RJ Barrett is consistent. He throws in 24. Julius throws in 20. To me, that was a formula what the Knicks wanted to need to happen to win. If they finally get it and they still find a way to lose. So, I mean, right now, I'm kind of just throwing my hands up and shoulder shrugging because I don't know what to really make of. How the hell do you get exactly what you want from the Knicks and you still lose?
It's over. You know,
it's over?
It's over.
Yeah.
You know, why? No sense even trying to go back to Miami.
You said just stay there.
Just stay home. Don't. And I mean, unless you want to start your vacation early, you know.
Well, the good thing is
out for game 5, and then
game 5's in New York, so they can just stay home there.
Game 6, you could lose and go right into the sunset on the beach, and then do what you gotta do. You're already into vacation mode. 'Cause that's what it looks like to me.
That's wild.
They already they checked out. They checked out.
Yeah. Let's real quick. I want to get your opinion. I want to get your opinion on the Nikola Jokic situation. Him going into the stands, snatching the ball from the what's his name?
From the owner. Oh,
what do you want, sir? What do you want, sir?
I shall not brag. I shall not boast. But when the Knicks lose, it's Matt I will roast. What's up, boys? How you doing?
I can't with you.
That's all I'm giving you, man. I'm not giving you no shit.
That's all. That's it. All right. MJ, real quick.
Wait, I have to say this, Matt. Congratulations to us because we finally won a fucking game. We finally won a game, man. Felt good.
Now you're trying to get on my good side. Now you're trying to get on my good side.
Oh man, I love it.
Hey Thomas, the thing is, they got Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's supposed to be a rebounder. They got Mitchell Robinson, who's supposed to be a rebounder. They got Julius Randle, who's supposed to be a rebounder. Now, if you're talking about they don't have a true big like a Steven Adams or Kevin Looney, I can give you that. But the Knicks have bigger guys, at least height-wise, that's supposed to be the rebounders. But rebounding is what? Rebounding is a stat off of effort. And if you don't put the effort into rebounding, you don't get the
even desire, right? You have to want to do it.
Even that comment though, you take Mitchell Robinson off and you put one of those two in, Looney or Adams, still don't make a difference. Still makes zero difference, with the Knicks.
Well, I'll say the difference is that Steven Adams is going to put the want and desire to rebound. So same with Kevin Looney. So that's going to be the slight difference. It's just that I think the Knicks got the people that can be a rebounder. They just don't have the want or desire to be that dog to go clean the glass.
Yeah, that doesn't move the needle for me. Either one.
Yeah, but if you get 2 extra rebounds a game that aren't offensive rebounds, and you jumpstart that fast break, you add 4 points to you take 4 points from the other team now, and that's an 8-point swing.
Yeah.
So those add up, right? You get second chance points on offense, and you hit a 3 on one of those, which everyone shoots nowadays. So
that's the problem. The Knicks shoot too many of them, and
well, they brought that down. I commented that in the chat. Game 1 and 2, I was commenting about the league as a whole. They shot 51 in one of the games. They only shot 28 tonight. They were shooting that in a half.
Yeah. And they're not built that way.
I'm sorry. I thought I silenced the phone. Forgive me. They got to package Randall, get him out of there. He doesn't fit the flow of what they want to do. They got to get Toppin out of there and package that with as many ones as it takes to get Giannis there. That's what it's going to take.
Hey, first of all, Milwaukee would be foolish to get rid of Giannis because there goes their franchise. And then 2, they're damn sure not going to send him to the Knicks so that he can come back to Milwaukee and dog walk him in that building twice a year, 3 times a year. So
knowing that the Knicks are already a playoff team, and if you add Giannis, that may increase the Knicks, let's say, to like Eastern Conference Finals, or let's say Finals, that's a worse pick that Milwaukee's getting.
Not true.
Milwaukee's gonna be taking that pick, late 20s instead of Knicks being bad. And
but I do like the idea.
Wherever they trade him is gonna be. It's not like you're trading a football player and there's 22 starters and it's less of an impact.
Yeah,
you're trading a player who can make a difference, and you're gonna be in the 20s no matter what team you trade him to, because they're gonna be that good.
Yeah. Real quick, MJ, hop in on because I definitely want your opinion. Obviously, you heard us talk about it on the Day Show. Just real quick, do you think? Obviously, the news came down. Jokic will not get suspended. I think where everybody's okay with it, but I just want to get your quick.
I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck him. Why should he get fucking special treatment? How's that?
Talking about Jokic?
Yep. Regardless of if it was on court, in the stands, he should not have been putting his hands on anybody, right? Just like a fan shouldn't put his hands on a player, he shouldn't put his hands on a fan. I'm not even looking at the dude as an owner. I'm looking at him as a fan.
Yeah.
And and here's where I stand behind this, because they used the same bullshit excuse when it came to Draymond Green when they suspended him because of his past. He's had prior dust-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Joker's past. How many times has he been suspended for doing stupid shit, pushing people in the back and doing those type of things? So this ain't the first time he's pulled this. If you're gonna stand there and say and use that against Draymond Green, well, let's pull this one into perspective. Look at Joker's past. His shit ain't fucking clean, so.
It's not to the extent of Draymond, but I get what you're saying. He's had some dust ups when he pushed one of the Morris twins in the back, and he got hurt for like pretty much majority of the year after that whiplash push. Jokic has been quick to talk his shit. Bang bang Niner gang. What's up? No Border Sports. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Bang bang Niner gang. I am a Niner. I'm not a Niner hater. I gotta give some love to the Niners. Y'all gave us our first quarterback in Chiefs history when he was on his way out. Y'all gave us Joe Montana. We got at least 2-3 good years.
Y'all had Steve the Bird
and Alex Smith.
Come on,
I said our first.
And then your next one, because you went a few years with that one in there.
Oh yeah, they did give us Alex Smith.
I know they did.
I don't know how we got that. Yeah.
Oh,
you're supposed to know your
Niners.
team.
You are gonna love Sam Darnold. I call Shanahan the new Andy Reid. He's the new quarterback whisperer, and anybody he touches as quarterback is successful. And you are gonna see a Sam Darnold that you've never seen before, because he's got the coaching, he's got the talent, and it's gonna be. I think Sam Darnold gets the job and doesn't give it up.
Wow.
That's my bold prediction for the NFL.
Let me ask you a question, Nick.
Shoot.
You just said that Shanahan is the quarterback whisperer, right? Everybody he coaches, he turns to gold basically, right? As a quarterback.
Yeah.
Why didn't they win a Super Bowl?
Because Jimmy Garoppolo missed a fucking wide open receiver.
Why didn't they
Jimmy
win a Super Bowl?
Garoppolo completes that one pass. The Chiefs never get the ball back. 49ers win.
Yeah, he missed.
He took Mr. Irrelevant and made him a household name.
He missed Emmanuel Sanders right down that seam.
Yeah, wide open. I could have made that damn throw.
Whoa. Don't go that far.
You don't know my heart. I'll send you video.
One play in one game. That's all we're gonna go on. Like they ain't won
seriously?
Shit they ain't won shit with Shanahan.
They what?
They haven't won shit with Shanahan. Maybe they've gotten there, but they ain't won shit.
Yeah, but they've also been injury riddled. They lost Bosa for the one. They lost like 4 guys on the D line for the one season.
Bro, it's a part of football.
Correct.
It's a part of football. Next man up.
And injuries
Well, hold
equate
on,
to losing
hold on.
a lot of times.
They've made it to a Super Bowl, 2 NFC championships, being injury riddled. Now the Niners are the only team that I will never use the injury excuse for because they still make it
They
far.
won their 4th quarterback in the NFC Championship.
I get it, but they made it there. You
That's
know what I'm saying? Like,
but did they win?
So no. So we're saying we're almost saying the same thing. What I'm saying is you can't use with the Niners. You can't use an injury excuse because they're making it to Super Bowls and NFC Championship games. You're not winning it. And I agree with you. If Brock Purdy is healthy for that game, that might be a different game. Eagles might not even make it to that Super Bowl.
You play to win the game.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, the 49ers were on their 4th quarterback and got blown out. The Giants were on their 1st quarterback and got blown out. I'm sorry. Matt was so straight-faced. I love it. He refuses to let me see him laugh or chuckle. And I love his stubbornness with this that I want to break him. Like, that's my goal. Like, it's like, you know, those laugh shows when we were kids where, like, you tried to make somebody laugh? That's how I am with Matt. And Matt goes stone on me, man. I love it.
Hey, I just turned my head when I noticed that he's about to start starting up some shit. I was like, this motherfucker.
And I will say it before Matt does. Yes, you did much better than the Jets last year. I don't have a leg to stand on with that.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, where are you going?
Where have y'all been?
Ooh.
Y'all have sucked for how many years, bro? And don't tell me you were good with Mark Sanchez. Y'all had a great team, and you just fucking drafted him and threw him in there.
I can't.
And y'all still couldn't fucking win. So don't tell me anything about, you know.
Yeah, I love it when Jersey boys are.
Just last year.
I love
just last year.
I will say this for anybody watching and not knowing what mine and Matt's dynamic. We are Yankee fans, and we argue and bicker like brothers over the Jets and Giants. When they say that it divides family, Matt is a good friend of mine. We talk all the time off air. But when it comes to the Jets and Giants, it's like a house divided. Would you agree with that assessment, Matt?
Absolutely.
I thought he's gonna be like, "No, man, I don't fucking like you."
No, you Jet fans are fucking delirious, bro. Like, y'all are on such a high right now. Such a high from getting a 39-year-old that couldn't fucking win in Green Bay, given home field advantage how many fucking times. Now you bring him over to MetLife thinking he's gonna be your fucking savior. He ain't gonna be shit for you.
How long have you known about the New York Jets and their fans? Like 35, 40 years? Right?
I'm older than that.
Okay. Let me tell you something about us in case you forgot. We own the off season. This is our time to enjoy life because you can't lose games in May. Let us be.
That's it. Enjoy it now.
Let us be. This is when it's fun.
It's a fun time.
The game sucks, but this is when it's fun.
You brought it up.
Wow. Speaking of NFL release that they're going to drop the schedule. There's some tweaks to it. Obviously, Nick had dropped it earlier on the show. I just wanted to get your opinion on it, MJ, real quick. You got there's the teams can play twice on a Thursday. The NFL will have a Black Friday game for the first time.
Thank God the A's announcer didn't announce that.
Yeah, the games.
That's right there is just more revenue. That's just more revenue right there. You might as well.
What
put
type
2
of Friday game, sir? Oh, I'm sorry. You're banned from baseball. We can't hear you announce the game.
Yeah, don't ask him. What was that you said, MJ?
You might as well put 2 games on that. On that Friday. Why just one?
because you're already reaching to go get the money.
Because you got 3 on Thursday. You're gonna have
one on
Monday,
that's right after
one on
Thanksgiving.
Sunday night.
Yeah,
it's probably a CBS and Fox thing where they're like they don't want to give up too many games on Sunday.
Well,
it's got to be. It's got to be.
You still got a Monday night game that week too.
Yeah, you got the 3 on Thursday. Now you got Friday, which is 4. You got Sunday night, which is 5. Monday night, which is 6. You're gonna have 6 primetime games in 4 days. Well, primetime national televised, right? And you'll have the doubleheader on Sunday, so you'll have 7.
The owners you know what the owners just heard when you just said that? Say it again. Say it again.
7 nationally televised games. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
I'll say cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
And go ahead. I know you got them out there in front of you.
Yeah, so games don't necessarily belong to the networks anymore. So all games are considered free agents. And not all teams are guaranteed to have primetime games. And there was something else that he said on that. I think that was it.
The games belonging to the networks is big in terms of, and this is where Amazon comes in, because Amazon was like, we're paying huge ass money. We're paying more per game than any network. We want the rights to any game. We don't want to hear Fox or CBS, because the way, for those that don't know, Fox would have every NFC versus NFC game. Yeah. CBS would have every AFC versus AFC game. Now, when AFC and NFC played one another,
the home team,
whoever was the road team, that network got it. So if it was Jets at Giants, it was a CBS game. If it was Giants and Jets, it was a Fox game.
Okay.
And now, knowing that, say the schedule, I'll take it when the Jets and Giants play, it would have been a Jet game on CBS because the Giants have the home game this year. CBS could say, we want to protect that game. We want that on CBS.
Yeah.
Now there's no protecting for CBS or Fox because you don't have the rights to anything. You could have AFC versus AFC.
That should better be on. That should better be on. They should be opening week.
It should be Monday night, right? It should be 9/11 game.
They should be.
It should be, but you don't know.
Pretty much the only games protected are the Monday night games so far. As in, like the Monday night still belongs to ESPN.
Yes, to ESPN. Yeah.
Oh,
I would believe. So.
Thursday belongs to Amazon. Sunday night belongs to NBC.
Yeah.
But the league can say we're putting
so and so on Thursday.
Jets and Chiefs, right? We're in conference. CBS would love to have Mahomes and Rodgers at 4:25 on Sunday with Nance retired now. Whoever took over for him. Whoever's doing that.
Probably Ian Eagle.
Yeah, he's really good. I'm a big Kevin Harlan guy too. I haven't seen an announcement yet, but I would
love it for Kevin Harlan to get that.
And the other one, Gus Johnson. Those 3 guys are outstanding across all networks. Those are the 3 best. But when you look at it, Jets Chiefs, right? CBS would have thrown the hammer down and said, "We're protecting this game. It's our premium game of the year. We are not letting this game go." Now it can be Sunday Night Football. It can be Amazon on a Thursday. It could be whatever. But
that'd be a good Sunday night game.
Yeah, it's cool that they did that. You know, money drives everything. And if Amazon's coming in with those big bucks, they don't want to deal with Houston and Arizona, on a Thursday night game. They'd rather have Philly Jets on a Thursday night game. They'd rather have Chiefs Jets on a Thursday night.
Well, the biggest thing I took from that was not all teams are guaranteed a primetime game. I'm like, thank you. Stop giving us these snoozers.
Which bumps Arizona. It bumps Houston.
Now, is Thursday considered a prime time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big time.
Yep. Sunday night, Monday, and Thursday are your primetime games. But now not everyone's guaranteed a Thursday, and you can play 2. So if you're playing 2, you might get 2 back-to-back. Like, I did it on Jets Chaos channel last night. I predicted the Jets schedule, and I had the Jets at the Cowboys on Thanksgiving because they would love to have that. The Cowboys host an AFC team every year. But this year they host the AFC team. So it's either the Jets or someone else. They would love Rodgers and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Giants played them last year on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So this year they play an AFC team, which leaves the Jets or one other team. I forget what other team in the division it is. Matthew Smith, Spit and Truth. Jets are getting 17 primetime games.
That's how many practices they're going to be televising. Man, that's a lot of practice.
That's how bad we're going to beat people. It's going to look like practice.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you got coordinated. What jersey are you wearing? Is tonight Hal McRae?
You know it.
I do like Hal McRae.
I missed the reveal. George Brett?
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta rock the 5, man. The powder blue, baby. Last topic before we get up out here. We got 15 minutes left in the show. As MJ reveals the jersey.
Nice. Little Shine family trivia for you. My father played shortstop in high school and had a camp invite to go to Florida for the Royals and have a tryout, but his dumb ass decided to stay home and like be in love with my mom and create me and my sister. So proof that making bad decisions runs in the family. He could have been playing shortstop next to George Brett in the 70s. Instead, he was like married to my mom.
Oh wow. If you guys get a moment, go back, rewind. Always like, share, subscribe. Follow us on the I.O.W Sports Network on YouTube, where all the content is stored. Last topic, like I said, we got like 14 minutes left in the show. Big money in betting. That is the big thing. I saw a study somewhere. They said since the Supreme Court has allowed sports betting or legalized sports betting 5 years ago, they've seen like billions of dollars just getting bet. So, you see the NFL cracking down on players. Calvin Ridley got suspended for betting. There were some players from the Detroit Lions that got suspended for betting. And now
the wide receivers in that Williamson.
His was a technicality because he was betting on something else, but the fact that he made the bet in the building, which was silly.
It was the college playoff.
Yeah, that was silly. Make the bet off campus. Get in your car, drive 5 minutes, get off campus, and make the bet. But whatever, that was silly on him. Just follow the guidelines. It's a silly guideline, but just follow it. But now you're seeing it creep into the college ranks. As ESPN dropped today, there's an investigation on the University of Iowa and the University of Iowa State. They're saying 26 athletes across 5 sports: baseball, football, men's basketball, men's track and field, and wrestling. And then in Iowa State, 15 players across football, wrestling, and track and field. They're all suspected of violating gambling rules. So I'm gonna throw this question out to you, MJ. At one point, where's the line? I know they're saying, as an athlete, don't bet, but hey, betting is part of the fabric now of sports. It just is. It's been a part of it. It's just now legal and it's not deemed taboo. Now, my question is do you allow these players to bet because betting is already part of it and you find a way to regulate it, or you just continue with the punishment of betting? What's your thoughts?
Hey, listen, this is what they get for legalizing. They had to know the ramifications when you pass legalized gambling. Period. And the thing is, there's so much promotion for gambling.
Mm-hmm.
They push FanDuel like down your throat. Bet on this, bet MGM, and all these other betting websites. They push it down your throat, And then at the end, real quick, they'll say, if you or anybody you know that has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But they're gonna throw money at you, free money. Here's here's $20 for a free bet. Get you started. The federal government, they know what they're doing. So, at what point do you draw the line? Like, I guess it's as long as you're not betting on your own squad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess that would be the only option.
So you're saying you would be cool if they let the athletes bet, but just don't bet on your games.
I mean, I want to say yes, but that's a tough.
Can't do
yeah. I mean, thinking about it, like you really can't.
Everyone talks to one another. You get inside info from your other
your
buddies.
Like,
it's still integrity of the game, and that's what they're worried about. I think they have it set up where it can be. Listen, you can't use a league issued device or a team issued device. You can't do it from within the team facility. They don't care that you're betting on college football, college basketball, NCAA tournament, baseball. They don't care. NBA, do it. Just can't do it here. You can't do it on a league-issued device. If you can't fucking be smart enough to comply to that, you deserve to get suspended.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean,
that's
this is why when you're going out, you pay one of your boys to drive. You pay one of your boys to carry the weapon. You pay one of your boys to keep people off of you as security. Why the
Hey, one of your boys to make the bets.
Your boys make the bets for you. Yo, drop 10,000 on this game.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for, to be the fall guy. Ask Ray Lewis. No one's ever had a greater fall guy than Ray Lewis. Killed somebody and got his boy to take the fall. If you got someone to take the fall,
allegedly.
Stop. That's like saying I'm allegedly overweight.
No. I'm saying allegedly because you're not getting us tossed off the air, bro.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Well, as they say, if the glove don't fit, right?
Hey.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Uh-huh.
Give the boy. Hand your boy the knife. Go home to see your wife. That's the Ray Ray line.
Yeah.
We ain't talking Ray Caruth.
Man, I gotta write some of this shit down one day, man, and just go do a sports stand-up. Some of the shit that I come up with, furthermore.
Yo, Nick, you just missed the great follow-up from MJ.
I didn't hear it. I was basking in my own glory. What did he say?
Oh, you missed a great follow-up.
What did you say?
He said, and we ain't talking Ray Caruth.
Ray Lewis, Ray Charles, everybody heard me.
Even Ray Charles was able to see that shit.
Hey. Watch them cats named Ray. Just watch out. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Never trust a man with two first names.
Have a good rest of the show, boys. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, my boy.
Be well.
All right, Nick.
Smile, Matt. I love you.
I'm good. I'm always good, bro.
I never tell. I say something. Matt just goes.
Hey, because 9 times out of 10, you ragging on his teams. He's like, I ain't even paying it no attention, man.
Yeah, but that's what we do. That's what we all do. Like we don't stop doing that.
No.
The best part of being friends with people is that you rag on them and their teams.
Oh, that's the greatest part of it.
And I ain't gonna sit there and show it to you.
He's not gonna let me enjoy seeing him laugh. He goes.
No.
Hey, MJ lives by the never let him see you sweat credo.
No.
Right?
I don't know.
And his other credo, fuck these motherfuckers.
That's it.
In closing, I just have a message for everyone out there. In case you didn't know, now you know. Fuck Mel.
That's anyway.
Quick update. We got Golden State. Golden State is up 81-75 with 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
All right.
We got a pretty close game going on right now.
Yes, sir. So we won't be able to share that result with you guys will be all fair. But hey, look, and that's why I wanted to propose that question and talk about this topic, because I'm like you. I'm like I don't know where the line is, and I think the NFL does a great job of trying to make the parameters, because they're realizing that athletes are going to make bets. That's part of that's just part of the fabric of what we got. But I mean, you can't be surprised that it's leaking into the college.
No,
they're getting money now with the NIL. So,
dude, look how much LeBron's son just got.
Yeah. His NIL is valued at like 5.3 million or something like that.
That's crazy.
And it hasn't played not one game at USC. He has decided to at least go there for at least 1 year.
He didn't even graduate high school yet.
No.
He graduated now, within the next month, but still, he didn't even graduate yet.
Yeah.
Crazy money they throwing at these kids.
So, and that's what I'm saying. And it's money, and you always look at how the NCAA has always been a big pool that people would bet on. You bet on it all the time. You bet on it when March Madness comes around. You bet on it when the college football playoff is around. But people have been betting on college sports for the longest, and now that all these sports are making gambling so available now, it's like, why didn't you set up some type of parameters to monitor it, track it?
You should have saw this coming.
Yes, you should have saw it coming. It right now is just an investigation. Dre says Jimmy Butler and Bam. What's up, Dre?
That's fine. They only won one game in New York City. So,
but I mean, I'm with you, MJ. They should have saw this coming, but and I agree with Nick. You don't want the integrity of the game getting compromised. But my thing is the moment that you start getting in bed with these gaming sites,
yeah,
I think you've already started compromising integrity.
DraftKings is another one.
What you got with DraftKings, FanDuel, Caesars, MGM? There's so many gambling sites, and you're all partnering with all these major sports and things. And I'm like,
thing is, they push it hand in hand with these sports.
Yeah.
Constantly pushing it down your throat. So
bro, they got the whole Manning family on the Caesars gambling commercials with JB Smoove.
Yep. So
it's like you're literally trying to use football greats who we watched and play with in the football. That's the Manning is a royal football family. Like, how can I sit here and be like, oh, well, you're sending that message that, hey, is good enough for the royal football family to bet at Caesars on football? You do it too. I mean, you're telling us to do it.
Yep. Hey, like these guys, they won Super Bowls, so shit. If they could do it, so can I.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're making it, because me and MJ
are too accessible. You're making it too accessible.
Not just too accessible, but it's more like you're finally taking the taboo out of something that's been going on forever, and it's how what I equate it to. Obviously, me and you are weed smokers. We're marijuana. You do it for medicinal purposes, be more recreational, but it's you see nowadays they're taking the taboo out of marijuana consumption.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now with sports betting, it's been going on forever, just like weed consumption. It's been going on forever. And now that you actually put legality to it and try to criminalize it, and slowly taking the carpet off of it and say, nah, we're just letting our skeletons out free now. I mean, that's literally what you're doing.
Yeah, they are.
we're free of our skeletons now. We've been doing it. It's been going on. You know, we just tried to make it punishable, and now it's legal. Oh, we're out now. I'm coming out. You know what I'm saying? I want the world to know. Gotta get this dough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't be shocked when you see now college athletes getting involved with gambling and things like that. You can't be shocked.
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Anyway, that's our show, man. Great show to come back. And it feels good to be back on air with my boy MJ from NJ.
It's good to have you. Good to have you back, man.
Oh,
glad everything worked out.
Yeah, man. I mean, I still got a little bit left to do because we're still waiting on the pod to drop, and that'll come this week. So,
but at least you're there with your family.
Yeah, that's the big part. So we're on here. But no, it's all good. But y'all know the deal, man. Please go on over to I.O.W Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, the YouTube channel I.O.W Sports Network, where all the content is stored. I.O.W Sports 1 on Twitter. And you can always catch me, KC Wildcarmon, on Twitter, Wildcarmon on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, MJ, tell them where they can find you on the IG, my boy.
Catch me at m.j.j.1129 at Instagram. That's where you catch me right now. Been more active, posting more more sports stuff on there. So I got a couple things cooking, trying to get up with the social media game a little bit more. But that's where you can find me for now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, y'all know the deal. Let's give a quick shout out to Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. The great collaboration with them as we simulcast the Late Night Owl Show. But that's another episode in the books. I'm the Wild Card Mar, and of course, if you see me, you see my partner MJ from NJ. That's episode 305 in the books. Hey, y'all have a fantastic Tuesday. We'll check y'all out tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
Silent Hill TD, yes.